happy Saturday. Happy Kelly Green Eve. Y'all see I got it on me. So yeah, I will be at the game tomorrow. Let me know who's going to be at the game. But I just want to come on here and give y'all a few thoughts heading into the game, because this is my last opportunity to talk to y'all before the game. Unfortunately, I am in the car. Would have wanted to be still, but you know, life is always moving. We're always in motion, you know what I mean? But injury report is what it is. We have a bye week after this week, so I feel like some of the names on the injury report are just there for additional rest. Like Brandon Graham coming out of retirement. Sure, he could have went today, but why not just take that extra week of work, extra week or whatever rehab he might need. Same for Jacorian Bennett, just coming off of IR, like have an opportunity to get an extra week of work and rest. So yeah, very unfortunate, but it's time for some guys to bite down. We're at home, we're in Kelly Green right now, we're undefeated in Kelly Green. I'm going to speak it that we're going to stay undefeated. Keely Ringo, Brett Toth, they just got to bite down, baby, on that mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, you know, we're going to have some added pieces this week that we didn't have last week against the Giants. Obviously losing A.J. Brown, losing Cam Jurgens, but we do bring back Landon Dickerson. Jalen Carter will be playing. Quinyon Mitchell will be playing. N'Kobe Dean will be playing on defense, where he was just playing on special teams last game. And the Giants, they have injuries of their own, so we really can't be whining and going on and on and on about our own injury report when we're facing a Giants team that has a bunch of injuries themselves. Let's not get swept by the Giants. Would not like Najee at all. Obviously would love for A.J. Brown to be playing, but that's another situation where it's like we're going into a bye week. Did look like he came up a little limp on his hamstring in the end of the Vikings game. So if he can rest this week and then have the additional week to rest for the bye, during the bye, then, you know, that's some good G right there. Obviously we'll want A.J. Brown to play, but I honestly think we will be fine if we play sharp. If we are doing what we're supposed to do, executing how we're supposed to execute, we should be fine with Smitty, Dallas Goedert, Jahan Dotson. Let's not sleep on Dot, okay? Because anytime we call on that brother, you know what I'm saying, he come up big. So here's an opportunity for Dot to have a big game, to have a breakout game as well, and as well as Mechie. But we know Jahan Dotson has been, you know, more involved than Mechie has. But I definitely think Devontae, Dotson, Goddard-led team should be enough to beat the Giants if we're on our P's and Q's. Now, the offensive line is a big question. It's a big question. I mean, it's not a question. They got to bite down on their freaking mouthpieces. You know what I mean? Bite down. Keep them feet planted. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. You know what I'm saying? This ain't happy feet. Okay? We don't need to hurt ourselves. Okay? We need to put Jalen in the best situation, giving this offense being a little depleted this week. Saquon Barkley. Saquon is going to have to go crazy one day. You know what I'm saying? The damn going to have to break loose one day, okay? Every dog got his day. You know what I'm saying? Like, Saquon is a star. He's a star. He's a star. But let's say he wasn't a star. Even mid running backs go off at least one game. So who's to say this ain't the game Saquon go off? You know what I mean? Obviously, last game against the Giants wasn't the game I'm sure Saquon personally wanted to have. I'm sure this whole season isn't. But what better game to break out this season than against the Giants? You know what I'm saying? What better moment, okay? In the Kelly Green, in the uniform where he had the reverse hurdle, okay? We know some of our best, not only are we undefeated in Kelly Green, we've had some classics, instant classics in Kelly Green. Reverse hurdle, Kelly Green. That game against the Miami Dolphins, that year the Dolphins were supposed to be some G, and we the ones who sent the Dolphins into purgatory. If you really want to be real about it, okay? Because that year their offense was scoring 40 a game, you know what I'm saying, doing all kinds of until they ran up on the birds, okay? In Kelly Green, the walk-off overtime win, Jalen Hurts walk-off touchdown against the Bills, overtime in the snow, Kelly Green, you know what I'm saying? It's like some magic. is some magic dust or something in on those wings. So when they put on their wings tomorrow, I expect some magic. Also defensively, like, okay, we're going to be down Adoree, but defensively, again, we're bringing back so much this game. Last game, essentially, we didn't have Quinyon, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. Those are all 3 dogs, no pun intended, that we gonna have on the flow. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're gonna be good. We have enough. It's just all about executing. It's all about executing. We have enough, okay? Defense got to set the tone. I know the offense was funky and stalled out a whole bunch of times in the last Giants game, but that defense was nasty, okay? Granted, it was injured, but also a bunch of missed tackles, a bunch of piss poor type bullshit, okay? I don't expect that tomorrow. I always say the game is today. But anyways, your girl gonna be at the game, yeah, in your city, litty. Actually, I'm not gonna be lit because I don't drink this month and next month. I know y'all be thinking I'm lying, but I really don't drink that much. Y'all always say that I'm lying. I don't. But I'm actually not gonna be litty tomorrow. I gotta be sober tomorrow. So pregame matcha. But actually, y'all, watching the football game sober is a way better experience than watching the game drunk. I would say that 1,000%. Now, the tailgate is better drunk, obviously, okay? But the game is a much better experience sober to me because I can't feel all 5 senses when I'm drunk or tipsy watching the game. Like, when you sober, you can experience all 5 senses, all the emotions. You're really in the moment, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the tailgate is going to be a little dry, no pun intended, but the game is going to be fine. I actually recommend kids don't drink. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. See y'all tomorrow. AJ Brown gonna be fine. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. AJ Brown gonna be fine. Devontae Smith actually spoke and said, we love AJ. AJ does everything he's supposed to do. We know he just want the best. Yada, yada, yada. He gonna be cool. He gonna be fine.